Breaking right now, CPD is giving us an update on a fatal investigation on Linn Street right now. Let's take a listen.
352-3040. Again, 352-3040 with any information about this situation. So our homicide unit, again, from the criminal investigation section, is on scene on the 1100 block of Linn Street conducting a homicide investigation. Again, the male who was shot in his 20s is deceased. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends who might be in the area. And again, if anyone has any information at all about the situation, they can call Crime Stoppers. 352-3040 will be much appreciated. If we have more information, we'll make sure we give that to you as it comes about through homicide. Later on, I would expect a press release from homicide with more information. We're not providing the name of the victim at this point because we want to make sure family members are notified appropriately. That's all I really have at this time. So I'll open up the questions if you have any and try and answer those the best I can. I might not have too many answers for you though.
Multiple shots fired?
I believe so based on the placards I saw here. I don't know exactly how many rounds were fired, but it looks at least a few rounds fired in this situation.
Any description of the man on the bicycle?
A male in his 20s wearing all black, apparently had a black hoodie on, pulled tightly close to his face. Again, he was on a bike when he arrived at the scene, fired shots at the victim, left the bike at the scene, then left the scene on foot. And we're trying to locate the bike. The bike is no longer on scene, so somebody else removed the bike from the scene. So again, somebody probably saw something. This is daytime here in the West End, a very busy street on Linn Street at Clark. We will check certainly surveillance cameras and any footage that might be available that we can use for evidence. But my guess is somebody probably knows who this person is who's involved in this situation. If they call Crime Stoppers, it is anonymous. They can provide information through the 352-3040 number or go online through Twitter. They're at it's a Crime Stoppers 352-3040. Another way to get that through or on tip 411 for us as well. So many different ways to provide that information.
Is it unusual for this to happen at this time of day?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you have a daytime shooting, it's unusual. It's unusual for this area because it's a very highly traveled area. This area is generally very safe. There's a lot of active, thriving community. And there's a lot of people down here are trying to make a living and make a life down here, and it's very unusual to have this happen in this area. And I used to work in District 1. I used to be the neighborhood sergeant down here. I know people in City West very well, and I think they're a tight-knit community who really cares about safety and the security of their community.
Is there any threat to public safety now?
No, there's not a threat. We believe it is as much as we can say right now, a targeted situation where the victim was a target. It's a good question to make people aware of the fact that we don't feel there's a general threat to the public. Some schools were on a lockdown temporarily in the area, and those lockdowns have been lifted.
Do we know if that young man, you may have already said this already, the victim lived here? Was he coming inside?
I don't know that. Yeah, I'm not sure if he was a resident of this area, just frequenting the area for some reason, but all those things will be flushed out through the investigation. And I can't stress enough that if somebody saw something or heard something, please call Crime Stoppers 352-3040. Okay, any other questions? All right, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
You've been listening to CPD Officer Steve Saunders give an update on a fatal investigation on Linn Street. We'll be right back.